After such a scratchy performance against the Sale Sharks last week, it'll be up to themselves, the players, to lift their game if they're really challenge the top place Harlequins side in this round 9 Aviva Premiership fixture. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Aviva Premiership, which kicks into round 9 with a real top of the table clash between Harlequins and the Northampton Saints. Now Harlequins sit atop the table, they're on 37 points and are in superb form. There's not much more you can say about this side, but after their last two results, beating the Exeter Chiefs 46 points to 10, and of course our good friends the Worcester Warriors 30 points to 10 last round, they look like one of the teams to beat in the competition and a bit of a logjam at the top. Up against them will be the Northampton Saints, travelling away to Twickenham Stoop today for this match, and in a pretty much unchanged side once again. You really can't say much bad things about these players at the moment. They're playing very well, they're playing good point scoring rugby, apart from last week against the Sale Sharks. They're getting points, they're getting bonus points, and they're scoring tries, and until that stops, of course let's say more than 1 week, there's not much reason to change this side. Of course, their last two matches was a 5-0 win over the Sale Sharks, and the week before that, 26-14 over Bath. But it is a good side, and let's see how they go against the top place Harlequins. This is round 9. It is Harlequins at home. Top of the table against the 4th place Northampton Saints in their away strip of the bright green, and it is Saki who takes down the first use of the ball, and Clark turns it over for the Saints. Here's Dowson, nice here way to Wood. Wood trying to break out. Here's Burrell. Burrell's knocked it on, and that is the first mistake from the Northampton Saints. Oh, and this looks like trouble here. Oh, Jordan Turner-Hall has been injured in the first tackle of the match. Well, that's a big blow there for Harlequins. Cassins comes on to replace Turner-Hall, and that is a big blow for the inside centre. Oh, that is a massive blow.
Crouch.
So Cassins will come on, replacing him inside centre. Harlequins get a bit of a setback very early on. The scrum packs down, and it goes from Kerr. And a good hit too from the Harlequins pack. Kerr gets it back, he goes to Monia on the left. Monia breaks the first tackle and kicks it downfield. North gets the ball and he'll return it in interest as well. Up over his 22 and loses possession. Oh my goodness, it's Saki who could be in early on. He's grabbing ahead and he'll score for Harlequins. Oh, what a superb try from Saki. That is outstanding. He looked like he was about to get crushed by 3 players coming across. North tried to force his way through. He was turned over. Was that from Lowe? I think it was Lowe. Here comes a chase from Wardock, but he couldn't stop him. Saki was superb in that effort. Harlequins score first. And what a little deft touch there from the right winger. And it gets Harlequins off to a real flyer. And Nick Evans in the night sky will look to add 2 more, make it 7. Harlequins, top of the table, look to take the early advantage here. Evans strikes it nicely, drifting slightly to the left-hand upright, but squeaks inside for 7-0. Harlequins lead the Northampton Saints. If the Saints want to be a real challenger as the season wears on, they need to beat teams like the Harlequins side. As Myler kicks off again, he goes high, and he's gone to the short side, oh, with his backs at the ready, and a big high tackle coming in from the Saints. Looks like Dowson with the high shot, and it will be a penalty for Harlequins. Nick Evans will thump this one downfield, over halfway, over the 10-metre line, straight to Manoa, and into touch. Harlequins get the advantage almost instantly. Line out here for Gray. Harlequins looking to put some more pain on the attack as they go into a maul on the 10-metre line. Oh, big hit coming in there. And that is a good chance for a turnover ball for the Saints. It's sitting in the middle, but it will come on the way of Harlequins. Short pass coming nicely for Evans, who has to get dragged down from Clark. Another take off the back from Kerr. He goes forward 10 metres or so. Harlequins going forward with every attempt here, and now the penalty for offside. Player not retreating there. Again, they go through Dorian Jones, giving it off to Marler.
Release.
Can't get through. Still advantage as far as I'm aware here. As they come to the left side now. A chance for Classens. Oh, and a high tackle from Burrell. And this is a disappointing display so far from the Saints. A good chance here for Nick Evans. He will take it to add 3 more, make it 10-0. Easy position here for Evans. And he strikes it nicely for 3 more points. Harlequins building a nice lead here, 10-0 at the moment. It's 21 minutes gone. Harlequins with a nice little lead now. Couple of scoring plays needed to beat out this 10-point lead. Here's Myler. Puts it flat this time. Flat and deep down into the 22 of Harlequins. And they'll look to run it back through the big players they go. Kerr, good pass. Oh, waits it beautifully on it. Here's Monnier. Oh, and a big high tackle once again from Ben Foden, who's going to get in trouble here. The ref wants a word. The fullback, Ben Foden's gone. Yellow card. That is just ill discipline all over the show. Once again, Harlequins let off the hook. They'll kick it into touch. And they'll launch once again from the set-piece line out. The Saints have travelled so well till their loss to Gloucester. And then things really come unstuck after that. Now they're a man down. They're without their fullback. And Gray has a line out. He goes nicely to Robson. And they're going to drive on Robson. They maul it forward. The Saints are happy to twist it. And eventually it pops out the back. Harlequins go left. Oh, there's no fullback inside here. And it's a great chance for Classens again. This time, surely no support. Clark turns it over. Wood. Manoa. Left side. Corbacero. Over the top. Burrell's intercepted. And now it's a chance for Marler. He gets taken down in a good tackle. The Saints defence not holding on too well. Wide for Saki. Smashed into touch. Spectacular defence. That was a try. Desperately wanting to be scored. That is goal line defence. I think that was Walduck as well. That is spectacular stuff from the outside centre. The kick goes deep over the head of the jumping Kerr. Oh, and a massive hit from Khan Fotuali'i. Now way down, other end of the field on Harlequins 22, and a massive shot coming in on Robson and turned over. Fotuali'i. Here come the Saints. Look out. North. Corbacero. Back inside. Oh, he's ended up dropping it. Myler's picked it up. Goes back for Laws. Laws around the outside of Dorian Jones. Puts on the shoulder. Connie Laws. Oh, just into touch. That would have been something massively special for the hard-running lock. But it does give them a chance to bring Foden back on the field, which will be most welcome. But it is a pressure line out here for Harlequins. On their own 5-metre line. Gray looks up, gives it straight to Manoa. Here come Myler and the Saints for the line. Myler, try for Myler. And it is the Saints who hit back right on the stroke of half-time through fly half, Stephen Myler. That is a great try. That is pressure, and that is just something that has clicked in the side in the last 5 minutes. From nowhere it came. Fotuali'i delivers a pinpoint pass, and then it was 10 on 10, fly half on fly half, and Evans couldn't stop a charging Myler. The line out, brilliantly stolen from Manoa, the American, goes forward, and Myler just had the momentum. No need to go wide. Myler's got it covered. And he has a chance to make it 7, which will be very important if he can do it. Half-time buzzer goes. Myler strikes his kick, and Myler nails it. It is 10-7. Stephen Myler with all the scoring plays for the Saints. We have a very close game as we head into the break. The Saints will be feeling a lot more better about themselves after that try at the end. But it could have been so much worse. Of course, the yellow card to Foden. But they have recovered nicely. Although they trail possession, they have done very nicely in territory. High tackles, they won't be pleased with that at all. 3 of them, as well as the offsides and the knock-ons, all the mistakes. And only 3 line breaks for the Harlequins, 2 for the Saints. A very tight game of rugby this between these two sides. This round 9 match for the Aviva Premiership between 1st and 4th. It is Harlequins who hold the half-time advantage, 10 points to 7. And stick around, we'll be right back down for the second half. So it is all the point scorer. Myler. Looking where he's going to kick the ball here. Where is he going to kick off for the Saints? Here he comes. He gives it away now to the left side, and it is big man Laws who created that last try, really, who takes the ball down.
Release.
And it is Harlequins who have it. They look through their big man. It is Kennedy giving it to Dorian Jones again, trying to bust the way through. Oh, big hit coming in there. Monnier on the left side, can't get away at all. Oh, look at the Saints all over Monnier and turning him over. Fotuali'i to Burrell. Big ball wide for North, who streaks. He slips inside. Jaws North, outside to Myler. Back it goes to Waldock, who has stepped in touch. And that is a poor way to finish that piece of movement, because it was a good play there. North put them in space, but the ending finishing play just not on the mark. Waldock too close to the touchline. And Gray throws it in nicely to the front. It goes Kennedy. But look at that from the Saints. They have come out in the second half. Such a better team already. The last 10 minutes have just turned this team around, and so is the ball. It is turned over. Waldock again, looking to make up for his little indiscretion. No one wants the ball there. Hartley not keen on it. Harlequins aren't keen on it either. And in the end, it is picked up from Harlequins. And turned over from the Saints. They are playing unbelievably at the moment. PC cuts in half. He goes around Monnier, and he throws the ball into touch. Burrell grasping for it, but unable to link up. And another chance goes begging for the Saints. Line out once again for Gray. He goes nicely to the middle this time, and Robson pulls it in without too much worry. Again, the maul is dealt with very effectively from the Saints. They go to the short side. Oh, nicely done to Monnier, but it's brilliantly tackled from Fotuali'i, covering just behind the line, and he takes Monnier into touch. We have a real stalemate of a match on our hands here. 25 to go. And now it's a line out for Hartley, the captain. Goes to the front. Laws, who else would you go to? Fotuali'i goes to North. He's the go-to man, and he tries to bust through. Can't make it this time. On support, brilliantly, speedily to the ball. Hartley pops up the top for Myler. Throws a wide one. Wide one to PC. PC's throwing the dummy. Oh, brilliant try. Brilliant try from PC. George PC delivers the sidestep. The dummy pass to Burrell. And Brown has hooked that one in. But it was a pass here from Myler. There it is, linking wide. Burrell was on hand. Watch the dummy. Watch the bye. Oh, he brought it. He brought it beautifully. That is how it is done. Fotuali'i hardly got hammered, but it was a pass from Myler. We'll see it time and time again. PC, oh. Freakish stuff from George PC. Sealing the deal, giving the lead to the Saints. 12 points to 10. It's a tough shot. Microphone right in the way there. It is Myler. Way out on the right. He's hit that horribly. And that is a very poor kick from Myler. That is extremely poor. The score will remain 12-10. I wonder if either side is thinking about bonus points. 20 minutes to go. Harlequins trailing now the first place side. Unable to get any points so far in the second half. Very deep kick goes to Clark. Hartley delivers wide to Walduck. Away to Burrell. Oh, no one home. PC. Oh, brilliantly done from PC. He's grabbed it ahead nicely, but it's been picked up. And a high tackle on Brown. Oh, this gives a chance. Big chance for Harlequins. PC's going to get in trouble here. Another yellow card for the Saints. And 14 and 15 have both been sent to the bin, but this could give them the 3 points they need. Oh my goodness, the twists and turns of rugby. Nick Evans with the opportunity. Here he comes. It's brilliantly. Nerves of steel from Nick Evans, giving Harlequins the lead back over the Saints. Round 9 of the Aviva Premiership. This one's a thriller. 13-12. Harlequins lead. Here's Myler. Kicking off. Oh dear, that looks close to going. Oh, brilliantly taken from Saki, who chooses to play territory. Kicking it down the throat of Foden, who's already seen a yellow card. Manoa gets hammered. Fotuali'i's on hand to join in the ruck. Here's Laws. They won't kick this away. Burrell's through the hole. Here we go. Burrell, can he get away? No. And it's a chance to turn the ball over. Monnier does that, and it's Harlequins who again kick the ball away. And who's there but Ben Foden, who will turn, puts him offside. He breaks the line. Foden's away. What a break from Ben Foden. He could go all the way. The chase coming in from Monnier, but Ben Foden will score the try of the decade. Unbelievable try. That is just pure class. There is not often you see a fullback score a try, but this is the reason why. That is spectacular stuff. Foden slicing and dicing. He's cutting up the kitchen. He's away for the try, and that is a big blow for Harlequins. Look at the turn. Look at the speed, the acceleration, the step, and away he goes. He is gone. See you later, Monnier. Don't even try. Ben Foden, spectacular try. Well, that more than ever makes up for the yellow card. That is a real killer blow. The Saints would have been thinking penalty, drop goal, something. But instead they've scored one of the best tries you will see in this season. Ben Foden, kick return. Will we see Harlequins kick again? I don't know. 8 minutes to go. The lead is 6. Harlequins still eyeing up a bonus point, but that is now 3 tries as well for the Saints. As down it goes to Clark. Hartley. Oh, Hartley's in trouble, and he's lost it. This is the chance that Harlequins need here. Big tackle coming in, and it's turned over. Is it? Yes, it is. Here's Fotuali'i. Will they run it? Do they want 4 tries? Can they afford to want 4 tries? Walduck's got it, but he's knocked it on. He kicks it into touch. Well, that's a big chance blowing. Still having his winger, George PC, right there. Would have been a chance. Oh, here's George. Oh, it wasn't George PC. He was in the bin. I almost forgot that PC was in the bin.
Crouch. Touch.
So a chance here. Harlequins. Set piece scrum. Just outside the 22. Oh, this is just cutthroat stuff. 4 vital points on offer here for one of these 2 sides. Here's Keir. He'll go short side to a high tackle. Oh no. Monniers. Oh, it's a red card for Fotuali'i. Oh, that is a massive call. He is gone. Oh, nasty play from scrum half Khan Fotuali'i, but he's going to tap it and go. Here's Evans. The buzzer goes. Full time is upon us. Who will be the one to deal the blow? Can they turn this? Oh, it's turned over. Clark, high tackle. That'll be it. Surely that'll be it. Oh, why did he get a yellow card? Nick Evans. Surely he'll be seeing time in the bin. But no, this should end it. Myler will be making sure this goes as much into touch as possible. And what an epic match here. Harlequins have been dealt a massive blow and the crowd are deathly silent. The first place Harlequins have been defeated without that man on screen, George North, really featuring at all. Which, I guess that was the game plan from Harlequins. Take down North, you take down the Saints. But not today. They've been done in by a piece of Ben Foden magic. Absolute magic. So we can have a look at the scorecard. 19-13. Harlequins go down to the Northampton Saints. The scorers: Saki for Harlequins, 1 conversion for Evans, and 2 penalty goals for Nick Evans as well. That gave them 13 points. On the other side, 19. Of course, remember, it was 13-12 with 20 odd minutes to go. Myler and PC got the first 2 tries, and one of them was converted from Myler. But it was Ben Foden, the hero for the Saints, after receiving a yellow card earlier on, scoring one of the most spectacular counter-attack tries from a kick you'll ever see going around anywhere. That is try of the decade, Ben Foden. Of course, it was converted from Myler. It gave them a scoreline of 19-13 that played out till the very end. The full-time stats, and the Saints did dominate possession. They nudged out territory, and the line breaks were very few between the two sides. 6-4, the Saints won it in line breaks, but of course a red card, which will be interesting. We may be without Fotuali'i for a couple of matches. We'll have to check that out afterwards. But a great performance from the Saints. They got pushed all the way from one of the top sides in the competition, Harlequins. And, well, now we can have a look to see other results and the table, the ladder, the 4 points going the way of the Saints. So we have results from round 9 and half of round 10 ready to go. Of course, the results from round 9 that I would have covered last time, with Gloucester beating out London Irish, the Leicester Tigers over Exeter Chiefs, Saracens a 1-point win over Bath, the Falcons going down to the Worcester Warriors, the South Sharks rebounding to beat the Wasps, and of course, one of the greatest matches, I'd have to say, from the Rugby Challenge 2 series, all of them. Northampton Saints 19 over Harlequins 13. Round 10 has had 4 matches complete, where London Irish get a good win over the Exeter Chiefs. Gloucester carry on good form, beating Bath, and the Leicester Tigers with a 3-point win over the Worcester Warriors. That is a close one. The Saracens carried on their form with a 35-15 win over the South Sharks, which leads us into the Saints versus the Newcastle Falcons for round 10. The table looks a bit like this. The Northampton Saints sit in 4th place with 9 matches and 35 points, now having 3 bonus points to their name. Still not the best when it comes to bonus points when you look at the Leicester Tigers from their 10 games, getting 9 bonus points despite losing 2 matches. Saracens sit atop with just a 1 loss, 6 bonus points, giving them 42 points. Of course, the gap between 4th and 5th, Gloucester sit there with 10 matches played, 29 points. The gap is 6, but the Saints have a game in hand. That tees us up for our match against the Newcastle Falcons for round 10. And of course, the interesting news is Khan Fotuali'i is out for 35 days. That is a massive red card punishment. So we will have a new man in at scrum half for round 10 against the Falcons. Fotuali'i is paying the price. Stick around and stay tuned for the Saints as they return to Franklin's Gardens to take on the Newcastle Falcons. That will be coming up soon, so thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's game. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, and I will see you all next time for round 10 of the Aviva Premiership. Until then, take care.